Yeah, some sort of. This regular meeting of the Township Mansfield Committee, this meeting is being held in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act. Because adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by notifying the Daily Record and by posting notice of such meeting on the Township website. In the municipal building, by filing and said notice of the Township Clerk and Township Meetings. Formal action may be taken at this meeting. Roll call.
Mr. Ballard.
Here.
Mr. Connolly.
Here.
Mr. McGinnis.
Here.
Mr. Hayes.
Here.
Mayor Waters.
Here. Please join us, lead to the flag.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, approval of minutes, executive session, July 22nd, 2026. I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Abstain.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Regular session, July 22nd, 2026. Do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Abstain.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. We had a special meeting, August 6th, 2026. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes. Mayor Waters.
Yes. Okay, executive session, August 6th, 2026. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Clerk's report.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Starting off with a follow-up on 107 Glen Terrace. I've been in communication with the Property Preservation Department of Chase Morgan and with a representative from a property maintenance company retained by Chase. I'm awaiting follow-up regarding the actions that the township has been required to give to the property maintenance company to take. And following up on other properties in need of property maintenance improvement, letters were sent to properties on Hoffman Road for extreme property deteriorating conditions and a property on Asbury Anderson for a large amount of garbage that has been there for quite some time. I've spoken to both the property owner on Hoffman and the owner of the property on Fort Mary Road, stressed that both properties must show significant improvement before a township will pursue further action. However, upon reviewing both the vacant and abandoned and property maintenance ordinance, I believe both need some verbiage added to include for these kinds of situations, especially the vacant and abandoned property ordinance, because right now it only cites a bank or a creditor. It doesn't cite an individual owner. And it only cites in instances where foreclosure is to be taken, and not these aren't in foreclosure. So it kind of leaves the township without some teeth in order to pursue any further action. So I think, which is also something that we were going to discuss tonight in executive, to see if there's any kind of verbiage that legal advice can recommend that we could put in there to cover these kind of situations. The same thing with property maintenance. For example, in the property maintenance ordinance, there's nothing about overgrown grass or vegetation. And also it comes into play as far as jurisdiction. Now, it does say within the property maintenance ordinance that if the property owner does not abate the situation as told to, that the DPW could go on and clean it up and charge the homeowner by putting a lien on it. However, the question comes down to, does the DPW have jurisdiction to go onto somebody else's property, or is that considered trespassing? So those are the issues that I think we need to address within that ordinance. Moving forward, I received confirmation from County Clerk Mackey that the referendum question for LoSAP will be on November's ballot. I had a meeting with Keith from Quick Copper in which Mr. Ballard also attended for a new telephone service provider. This was a project that Joanne had previously started and reported on a few months back. It does appear that Quick Copper can offer a significant monthly savings and be able to add a text and call alert system that we currently do not have. I do have a meeting scheduled tomorrow with Princeton Hosted, who is our current provider, to see if they would be able to extend any savings or additional features to the township. So I will be following up with the committee at the next meeting regarding this. Spoke with Elizabeth Town Gas this afternoon regarding the possibility of extending gas service to both the municipal building and the elementary school. The first step is a twofold process before a feasibility study can be conducted, but both the township and the school will need to complete a gas load sheet. And also we need to reach out to Warren County to determine the paving moratorium on Fort Murray Road before we can, the Elizabeth Town will even move forward with considering our idea. And lastly, it is unfortunate to report, but Joseph Facone, who is our auditor, we received notice that he had passed away. And with the committee's permission, we can send a condolence acknowledgement or arrangement from the township to the auditor. Yeah, okay. And that is my report for tonight.
Wendy?
Yes.
I think the last meeting when I wasn't here, you did everyone on the issue of these long-term stays.
Yes, I have not heard back from Matt on that at all. I'll reach out to him. I thought he would have followed up with, unless he has and hasn't CC'd me on it, with the construction or with zoning. But I will follow up with him tomorrow to see where he is with that. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Wendy.
You're welcome.
Finance report.
On tonight's agenda, there's a revision to an ordinance, first reading introduction. This was requested by the tax office. It originally said return check fee. We have a lot of taxpayers that are starting to pay their taxes online. But what's happening is they will get a notification that there is insufficient funds in their account in order to pay the taxes. So we wanted to make it all-inclusive to say return any payment for insufficient funds and charge the $20 fee onto them. The second half of that is sometimes when people try to pay their taxes online, they skip the number in their account or they reverse numbers in the account, and it comes back to the tax office as the bank's not being able to locate an account number. And we would like to have the authority, if this happens, several times, during the year, that we can state, we can just click a box and say that they're no longer able to pay taxes online. They would have to pay by check or money order or by cash at the municipal. So that's just wanted to give you a brief review of why, this will work. The other thing that I have is you have a draft on the dais of the township newsletter that I'd like to send out with the November tax bill. So it'll be for the fourth quarter and first, second, and third quarter of next year tax bill. And that's all I have.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Engineers report. Oh, yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Just have a couple of short items here. First off, Mr. Ballard sent me an email this week regarding some questions that the residents at the Mansfield Meadows had regarding some signage. They questioned that there's some missing stop signs and speed limit signs that have not been installed, and those are in particular in phase 2. So I advised the developer of the situation and requested a schedule on when the signs will be installed, and that response is pending. However, I did send that same request to his engineer as of today, and they have not received anything, but we'll stay on top of it. Regarding the request for the speed limit signage, under Title 29, the statutory speed limit in an area of lots, the size in the meadows is 25 in residential districts. Speed limit signs are generally not required in these areas. We can only require the developer to install them if they are shown on the approved subdivision plan. So I took the liberty and reviewed the plans, and the signs are not shown on the plans. So they don't need to be installed.
Okay.
make them install them, so. The last meeting, we were charged with, preparing letters for a couple of residents, on Kings Highway and the Route 57 to deal with the sightline issue. Wendy and I worked together, we prepared the letters, and she was able to send them off to the property owners. I just took a drive-by tonight on my way home, and one of the residents has already removed the hedgerow in the sight line, and the other has not responded, and his response is pending. But he has until August 31st to address the issue. And the last item is, as I mentioned before, Elizabethtown Gas has submitted a road opening permit for the additional 8 roads in the Diamond Hill to upgrade their mains and their services. There's a resolution on the agenda tonight to accept that performance bond, so I just wanted to make mention of that. Other than that, that's it for my report.
Thank you. Okay, this time I'll open the public portion. Anyone in the public have anything they'd like to mention this evening? State your name and address in 3 minutes.
Hi, I'm Christine Nelly, 20 Tunnel Hill Road. Speaking today to follow up on the multiple emails I have submitted regarding the ongoing property encroachment issue involving the neighboring property at 40 Tunnel Hill Road, as well as the complete lack of code enforcement by Mansfield zoning officer Thompson. I am formally submitting it to the record job description for the Mansfield Township zoning officer, which explicitly includes code enforcement with the authority to issue summonses. Additionally, I'm highlighting Mansfield Township Code 363-10B, fences and walls, which strictly states that no fence or wall shall encroach on required site triangles. I will be forwarding these supporting documents via email. My family and I feel strongly that we are being discriminated against and left unprotected after attempting to resolve this matter peacefully and through proper channels. In June, when the neighbor began staking out the fence, I approached him in good faith to discuss the boundary line. In response, my family was threatened with violence. In an effort to avoid further conflict, in May 2026, we used a construction laser level paired with my certified boundary survey and the neighbor's topographic survey to accurately shoot and mark the line. Our plan was to send a certified letter asking him to align the fence properly. Instead of engaging, the neighbor called the Mansfield Police Department and falsely claimed I was outside with a high-powered rifle and scope and was threatening to kill his life. Following the incident, the Mansfield Police Department advised us they could no longer intervene in the civil zoning dispute and instructed us to bring this matter directly before the township. My family has endured constant harassment, death threats, trespassing, and continuous surveillance through video and audio recordings aimed at our property by this neighbor. This campaign of harassment has even extended into the local public school system. This individual has proven to be deceptive and manipulative and making false official police reports. My family genuinely fears for our safety. To make matters worse, the property at 40 Tunnel Hill Road has now gone completely unmaintained, with the lawn left unmowed for about 5 weeks, and is heightening our concerns about further escalation. During the recent severe weather, several of the compromised fence posts are not.
Your 2 minutes are up.
All right, basically, I'm just asking you to respond.
I do not. So to the extent some of that deals with private property disputes, townships don't get involved. If a fence was installed without a permit, certainly bring that to our attention if you haven't already.
It's not that there wasn't a permit, he didn't build the fence per the permit that he submitted to the town. Like, okay, he built
Mr.
the
Lavery
fence.
was supposed to receive.
Yeah.
I said everything.
And I apologize, if you send it to Mike Lavery, he's not at this meeting, I can follow up with him, I certainly.
No, I'm actually sending it to
It's been
Wendy.
forwarded to Mr.
She
Lavery.
is forwarding everything. You, Fred Connolly, even showed up to have a look. The police say they can't help me. The courts say they can't help me. Who can help me? If zoning is not doing his job, who can help me in this town? I don't,
How's it work?
Typically, private property disputes are dealt by the landowners with private attorneys.
why should I have to pay an attorney when I have my survey, his survey, neighbor's survey? Everybody's survey matches, but yet his fence is on my property. It's,
Typically, that's a private property dispute, though. I understand, but it is private property. It's not on township property.
but the police have told me to come here. The judge told me to come here. Like,
I can't speak to why they would tell you that. I just, the townships don't get involved in private property disputes. If that were the case, every time any neighbors had disputes, the township would have to get involved and.
but are you understanding, if zoning did his job,
Zoning does not place the fence on the property
No.
line, one side or the other.
They just issued the permit.
They just issue the permit.
he issued it, but he didn't follow what he put on the permit. So I asked Mr. Silva to come have a look. You know, and I showed him pictures, I showed him surveys, and he told me he couldn't unless he spoke with the town.
You've been here,
Yeah, like 4 times already. I've said,
so, look, when you were here, when Mr. Lavery was here, we were told that we would receive a survey with the fence placed on the property now, where it is now in regards to the survey. And I've never seen it.
who told you?
He asked, Mike Lavery asked for it, and you said that you would produce it.
I did, on my emails.
Wait, did you get a survey?
I think it was a site plan. Whatever I received from Miss Neely is what's
You
been forwarded over.
received,
I apologize. So if it was forwarded to Wendy and it was forwarded to Mike Lavery, I can follow up with Mike Lavery. I have not been able to have a chance to look at it. Typically, personal property disputes are dealt with private landowners. But if there isn't a situation in which they can properly install the fence, there might be something we can issue a, it wouldn't even be a stop work order because they already built it.
No,
But I
if
certainly.
someone's just erect the fence and put it on the property. I already spoke with,
We can't state one way or the other that fence is on the walking. We can't do that because I haven't seen it, he obviously hasn't seen it.
We need to look at it.
So,
And I apologize, I have not had a chance.
you,
Yeah, let me just add to the others. My understanding is zoning officer sent a communication to you asking for a survey that included fence. And
what is,
a survey that shows from a professional engineer where the fence was actually installed, because the surveys you provided, I've seen some of them, I'm not a professional in this, we discussed that, doesn't show the fence. So it's difficult for any of us to.
no, but I showed you the pictures, you visually saw it, I showed you my boundary survey, property and feet, he only had a topographic survey that only shows you elevation. So I don't know what more I can provide.
A survey signed by a professional engineer that shows, the professional surveyor, I stand corrected. They're all more talented than me, I just know that. That shows where the fence is, and we've not, I don't think you have that.
Nobody
We've not
asked
seen.
me that.
I believe you were asked to provide that, or at least evidence that the fence is not where the application says.
Nobody has said
We can't do it without that. I mean, we can't
So
just say the
I
fence
need
should be
to
here or there.
pay,
I'm not a surveyor.
I need to pay,
That's what it takes.
even though I paid taxes for 14 months on this property. And now I have a boundary survey. I don't understand.
If you have
He
the,
doesn't
you
have
have
a
the pins,
survey.
if you have the pins exposed, and you run a string from one pin to the other, that would obviously show where the,
When I tried to
Should
do
they-
that, he called the police on me.
well, good, the police will take care of it.
No, they didn't.
No.
He told the police I had a high-powered rifle with a scope and we're gonna kill him. The police came and they told me to come here. I can show you the police report. They told me
Well,
they
they-
can't help me.
They didn't realize that we can't make those decisions, as the lawyers say.
Yeah.
It's
But do you get, I'm not getting help anywhere. Not from the police department, not from the town. I am paying taxes on this property. And I have been for 14 months.
Okay, we've spent enough time on your situation. We
Yeah.
told you what you have to have.
Well, if I may add, can we, like in this specifically for council, is this something we can escalate, considering threats involved, police?
Well, I don't escalate to the extent that I will follow up with my bravery and see what we have, and if it's enough for the township to do anything, we'll do what we need to do. And if there's anything else that we need, we certainly follow up, but we need, certainly at least need proof that, like, an as-built survey that shows where the fence was built and where the survey line is, and definitively that it's off the property. And then maybe we can do something, but I would need to look into this.
Where am I supposed to get that?
$7,000 for a survey.
I spent over $7,000 for my survey. I don't have that money. I have a family of 4 to support. I don't know if it's on my property. Why I have to suffer so much.
I understand, but at this point,
You don't.
we have to move on.
Yes, we, thank you. Anyone else?
This is
Seeing none, close the public portion.
Excuse me, Judge, Mayor. May I, approach
Sure. Name and address.
Don Perino of Brookside Avenue? You may allow me just a few minutes if you do, not, I'll sit down. I don't want to establish a precedent. I have a comment on the lady's argument just now, and I suggest, I don't know whether you, like I say, it might be a bad precedent, you have people from the audience coming up and going back and forth, but if you give me 2 minutes, I'll give you 2 minutes. So I'll give you 3 minutes. The gentleman, replacing Mr. Lavery, I think he hit it on the head. This is not something I don't think the township committee has the authority to make someone move their fence. This would have to come, you'd have to litigate with lawyers. It would have to come through a court, either a court order or a judgment of some sort, to say, look, you're in the wrong, if it is proven, you know, you're wrong, you have to move your fence. I don't think the committee has to, or they'll do it, but it's not a zoning problem.
You're right.
You know, it's a use problem, you know, all variance, use variance, stuff like that. So again, telling this lady to go to an attorney, I think is the proper solution. I don't know what else the committee could do.
Well, have the zoning officer actually look at the property
Sir,
line that
sir.
we did.
I'm sorry, public comment is up. If you want to come up and have public comment, you can, but we can't have this in front of the gallery.
Thank you, Don. Okay, ordinances, second reading, 22-2026. Do I have a motion to approve? Motion to approve. Second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Are we going to have a public hearing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyone from the public have any comments on this ordinance? Seeing none, close the public portion. Roll call.
Mr. Ballard?
No.
Mr. Connolly?
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis?
Yes.
Mr. Hayes?
Yes.
Mayor Waters?
Yes. Okay, ordinance 23-2026. Do I have a motion to
Second.
approve? Open the public portion. Anyone in the public have any comments on this? Seeing none, close the public portion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Okay, first reading, ordinance 24-2026. Motion.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Okay, resolutions. 196-2026. Motion to,
I have to abstain from item 26-003.
So I'll make a motion just to vote on that line item first.
can I have a second? Second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes. Mayor Waters.
Yes. Okay,
Motion for the remainder.
196-2026, last 0030. My motion approved.
I make a
Second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Okay, the consent agenda. I'll open the public portion to the consent agenda. Does anyone have any questions on these resolutions? Seeing none, close the public portion. Entertain a motion to approve 196.
Mr. Mayor, I just want to raise a comment echoing the previous meeting. Resolution 208, they're identifying the names of recipients of refunds for concealed carry permits by name. I just don't think that's appropriate. I'd like to find an avenue not to do that. We do not publish names of applicants for these permits. Why are we publishing the name?
This is only here because finance says that's how we have to do it.
I understand.
And I'm okay if you don't want to.
Well, I understand that's why it's here. I'm not objecting that.
I'm only saying that's why it's.
Yeah, I understand. I would like us, again, to work on a way of accomplishing the goal without necessarily publishing the name of each concealed carry recipient in Mansfield Township.
So you'd like to make a motion with the exception of that one?
No, I want to pass it, but it's the process, because we're month after month, we're publishing the names of recipients of refunds. Yet we don't publish the names when they apply for the permits and are granted the permits. You know, so I just think it's inconsistent. I know of one of the recipients of these who does not like the fact that his name is being broadcast at municipal meetings when it doesn't need, or that he believes it doesn't.
So the resolution would have to be changed.
Well, we have to come up with a process that satisfies the finance rules providing refunds, but that doesn't publicize the names of applicants. Needlessly, in my opinion.
But if we pass it, you have.
Well, it's already on the public list. It's already exposed tonight.
Doesn't mean we have to pass it.
Well, no, these people have been waiting for their refunds. One of them's complaining about it. It's how long this process is taking. Yes, but going forward, every single recipient in Mansfield Township can have his name announced at these meetings every 2 years. I just don't want to do that. So I'd like, and I discussed this with Mr. Baldwin, I'd like us to find a way to issue these refunds without exposing the privacy of these applicants. That's my request.
And I'll look the way we can do it moving forward, if possible. Change the resolution, but I think, and this resolution is public record at this point. And
This one is, yes, this one is, but I raised this already in a previous meeting, it's not been addressed yet. And, you know, the recipients of these are bringing to my attention and I agree with privacy.
So you want to pass it tonight?
I would be in favor of passing this tonight, as Thornton pointed out, it's already public. But going forward for future, I'd like us to find a way to address this.
Yes. 197 through
208.
208. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. New business, replanting trees, Weiss Home Depot, Harden.
It's come to my attention that we parking lot of Elm Road, at least 20 trees been cut down and they're good size and have been replaced. Some of the trees in the Home Depot section have been replaced. So we sent a letter to the property manager and or the owner that they're not maintaining their approved site plan for the trees.
So you want a motion for that, or you want to have Wendy send in a letter?
Either or, I mean, I'll go through this. You have to come through the, might that be the zoning officer?
Yeah.
So you want a motion? Yes, make a motion to authorize zoning officer to contact the property owners and make sure the trees are removed.
But second,
I'll second.
roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Citizen involvement, J. Ultimo, Economic Development Advisor.
Should be a citizen involvement form in your packets.
There is.
Just request the approval for James Ultimo to be put onto the Economic Development Advisory Council.
Make that appointment, and I'll also ask for a motion to do so. Do I have a motion to put Mr.
Make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Committee person comments. Anybody have any comments?
Just have a quick comment. ShopRite is having a Help Bag Hunger Day on September 8th, 11 to 1. Help Bag Hunger Day is a day to raise awareness of hunger in the community to help support local pantries. That's it.
Anyone in the committee?
I'll be attending.
Anyone else? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to move into executive session.
The motion?
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. I'll ask everyone to clear the room, please.
Township Committee is going to be executive session, that we need to discuss, remember that collection, assignment request, vacant abandoned ordinance, contractual HVAC, and personnel for public action meeting taken.
And we're also adding police department to personnel as well.
And personnel and departments.
Yeah. Do I have a second? Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Here.
Mr. Connolly.
Here.
Mr. McGinnis.
Here.
Mr. Hayes.
Here.
Mayor Waters.
Here.
The Township Committee met in executive session, would have discussed all individual matters, during that privilege, that collection, lien assignment request, vacant abandoned ordinance, contractual HVAC, personnel board, and police. In this one, the executive session, that will be this justifying that the committee needs no public comment will come from it, and no official action was taken. There is going to be a request for a motion to approve resolution 210-2026 for the authorization of a professional contract for the HVAC project.
Motion? Make the motion. Second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Connolly.
Yeah.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes.
And when will the next one be to 11?
The next resolution to 11.
And there's going to be a motion, resolution 211-2026 to authorize the township attorney to take action for debt collection as discussed in executive session.
Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make the move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Abstain.
Mr. Connolly.
Yeah.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes.
That's all.
Any further business? Motion carried. Meeting adjourned. And everyone.